When you're out traveling, do you ever stop and think about just how many people have slept in the same bed you're sleeping in? Have you ever wondered just how many other humans have drooled, farted, wiped, and otherwise rolled around on the same mattress that you're now lying in? It's really kind of difficult to think about, isn't it? Well, today we're going to explore that very subject. I would say, conservatively, that I have spent a good solid 3 years of my life sleeping where so many others have slept before. I mean, hell, that bedroom right over there, that's where I'm currently sleeping. Who knows how many people of questionable hygiene habits have been in that room? So yep, today we're going to explore the hidden world of life on the road, which also happens to include a lot of bodily fluids. Oh hey, if you're new here, my name is Rick, and I don't normally talk about such nasty, disgusting things. Well, normally I don't. Just a little bit today. No, normally I am what you would call a nomad. I live a nomadic life. I typically live in a school bus, and sometimes I just slow travel around the world and try to find places to throw my trash. Have you ever tried to find a trash can when you don't know where anything is? Let's go find out. It's around here somewhere. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, checking. Do I have the keys? Good, I can get back in. I am currently in the ladder. I am in Antalya, Turkey. By the way, I love this elevator. You actually have to swing the door open to get in. 0. Floors start with 0. Nope, I am in Antalya, Turkey right now, trying to find my way around a neighborhood and sleeping in a mattress that has several stains that, well, frankly, we can't quite identify. The biggest problem I've got right now is trying to find where to put this. Hello, kitty cat. I have a question for you. Do you know where the trash can is? No? Do you? Hi. Do you know where a trash can is? No? Okay, I'll go find it. We tried to do this the other day. Came out and walked all around the car park, all around. There are no trash cans back here. None at all. Some people have just been leaving the trash outside in the hallway and it magically disappears. But I think I found out by the road a big trash dumpster. I don't know if it's ours or not, but we're going to go have fun in the new neighborhood. Oh, nothing to see here, people. A bag of nasty trash. Nothing to see here. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. For a moment there, I didn't know what I was going to do. Please be the trash bag for everybody. Are you trash? Well, it is now. One problem solved. Sorry, this sidewalk is, well, I don't think it's ADA friendly. TDA friendly. The Turkish Disabilities Act. All right, I'm rambling. Let's get back inside. Oh crap, now I gotta find the fob. Hi, you again. Hello. I know. I'm trying to make a video here and I keep coming over to pet you instead. You're very cute. Very, very cute. Ow! What are you biting me for? I have no food. Okay. Yep, today's video is all about living a not so glamorous life. Staying in hotels and hostels and rented apartments for months and years on end. It's more of what you would call a necessary evil, I suppose. It gets you where you need to be, and you put up with what you have to in order to make all that happen. Huh, it's not a swimming pool. I really kind of thought that, well, maybe they turn it on periodically and it looks pretty. Never actually walked down through here. Let's discover what we can discover. Oh, a little gazebo. A perfect place to chat with you. So yeah, wow, there's a fun echo in here. Yeah, living in someone else's world is definitely a necessary evil. And I have to describe the way we normally live because it is night and day different than this. Normally, we live in a converted SKOOLIE bus. And the grand part about that is every morning you can wake up. I'm not sure what that was. I don't even know if you could hear it. Every morning we can wake up in a completely different place. But every night when we go to bed, when we cover up the windows, we're in our bedroom. We're in the same bed, the same mattress, the same world that we're used to being in. It's just you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm there. And then you start up the engine and you drive a couple hours somewhere else and you slather, rinse, repeat the whole thing all over again in a very, very good way. It is probably the absolute best part of schoolie bus life is you have the familiar, you have your home, you have your, well, if it's a stained mattress, they're your stains, but you can travel and be so many different places while carrying your home with you. This place behind me, that is not the schoolie bus, nor is that, or that's somebody else's house. And that's what you got to put up with when you don't have your bedroom with you. So yep, it is officially time to discuss bed bugs, bed math, and rubber sheets. And yes, I did say rubber sheets. When we were hiking the Camino de Santiago, living in albergues, which are pilgrim hostels, most of the public ones have these weird blue rubberized. The mattresses were completely covered in rubber. The pillows were completely covered in rubber. And the reason was, well, not because they were lazy bastards and they didn't feel like changing the sheets. The reason was bed bugs. Imagine that. All the beds that you've slept in all of your life outside of your home, I'm assuming. You ever seen a bed bug? We have seen quite a few of them. When you got that many people rotating so quickly through a bed, bugs are going to show up. You put rubber on the bed, it means the bugs don't have quite a place to stay and wait for the next victim. So how do you sleep on a rubberized sheet? Well, actually, I got to show you. We have a solution for that. The answer is a mummy sheet. Yes, I said a mummy sheet. I just don't know where it is. It is mummy, where's the damn mummy? Where is the damn mummy? There it is. This is the solution. So what is a mummy sheet, you may ask? Have you ever seen a mummy sleeping bag? It's one of these things. It's this all-in-one. You climb into it. Whoa. This is a mummy sheet. This is what keeps the bed bugs and the rubberized thing away. It's also really impossible to roll around at night in, and I just realized something. I got to put this whole thing back in this little bag. I'm out of breath. All done. Okay, I mentioned bed math, and I'm going to need my phone for this because there's a whole lot of algebra going on here. I said in the title that I have slept with 7,800 people. I got to tell you how I came up with that. Let's say the 3 years that I have been on the road, that equates to 1,100 days. Say we move on the average of once a week. That's 150 different beds that we have been in. Now let's also say that the average lifespan of a mattress is a year and that other people rotate through it once a week. Okay, so let's see, that means each mattress has seen 52 people, which means that's how I've slept with 7,800 different folks that I've never actually met. Now, I was going to call this video The Princess and the Pea. And the reason I was going to do that is you got to imagine you've never been in an apartment before and you're going to spend 2, 3, or 4 weeks like we are here, but you don't know anything about it. Are you going to enjoy that mattress that you're going to be sleeping on? Is it too hard? Is it too soft? Are the pillows too spoogey to actually put your head on? This apartment, and we're going to have a little tour of it here in a little bit, is just one such example. You don't know what you're getting. And if you prepaid for it, like this place in Barcelona that I'm about to show you, and it sucks as bad as this place in Barcelona, you're stuck. You're stuck for a very long time. This is the street where we're staying in Barcelona. Kind of busy and loud, isn't it? It's like this 24/7, and it is a large part of the reason why we have to leave this city. Okay, here's something fun. Do you have any idea how much we're paying for this fine room? $1,800 a month. Do you know what the next least expensive place in Barcelona is, Airbnb style? $3 grand. Some of them are even up to $5 grand. So this place is basically all that we can afford. and it's slowly killing us. This room is tiny. It is basically about 9 feet by 9 feet. Soundproofing is non-existent. That noise that I talked about earlier, it happens constantly. We're getting maybe 2-3 hours sleep a night. Have you ever gone a week without sleeping? You kind of go crazy. Oh, hey, real quick, pardon the interruption, but did you know I have a Patreon page? Do you know what Patreon is? It's like YouTube, but better. And it's also free, by the way, absolutely completely free. I throw a lot of videos, post all kinds of stuff out there, behind the scenes goodness, blooper reels, stories that they won't let me put on YouTube because I'm not allowed to say the word. Head on over to Patreon, links all over the place. Sign up, become a member. Won't cost you a penny, like I said, and well, you can see the darker side of the channel. Anyway, back to somebody else's mattress. Do you like this picture? Doesn't it just tie the whole room together? Speaking of the room, this is it. This is where we're staying, and forgive me, I'm still doing dishes. This is the apartment that we are in for 4 solid weeks. Do you notice anything about it? The fact that it's boring and bland. Now, Nikki normally does this thing when we get into a new apartment for a while because, I mean, for God's sakes, we would never decorate like this. She runs to the dollar store, or over here in Europe, it would be the Euro store. And she buys organizing things and little small knickknacks, and we try to make it feel like home, or less like someone else's home, I should say. Now, we have not started that process here yet. And so you look around and, by the way, who actually mounts a TV above the dining room table? See, these are things that other people do that you wouldn't do for yourself. But for us, 1 solid month of living in this space that really isn't us. It's a difficult thing to do. The more difficult thing to do is to do this over and over and over again, broken only by the stays in a hostel where you're in a bunk bed and 16 other people are trying to decorate your space along with you. It is what it is, and let's do a nice little tour. This is where I do all of my work, all of my editing. Do you like the plastic lawn chair? It's, well, I don't want to say it's comfortable, but it does support my weight. So yep, this is where the YouTube magic happens. I'm not going to show you the bathroom because we truly haven't cleaned in there. We have a 2-burner gas stove, which, if I can do this, I'm not even going to try it. You have to light it with a lighter, and whenever you get, it just burns all the hair and skin off of you. We do have a microwave, which is very nice. We normally don't get that. Cabinetry is cabinetry, and it is what it is. Fridge, dining room table with more of the aforementioned little chairs from Home Depot, I guess. And, well, you've seen the bedroom. That's what it is. This is literally our home. There's not much else to it. This is what we got to work with. I forgot to mention something that's really fun about moving into a new apartment. The fridge. I mean, it looks very well stocked right now, doesn't it? I mean, we actually have stuff kind of in a pantry. We even have a low drawer full of pantry. Do you know how much of that was present when we got here? That would be 0. Absolutely nothing. And because it's difficult to fly food products, especially refrigerated stuff, when we change from one city to another, we have to go to the store and restock every single bit of staples. You remember the last time you moved into a house and you had to go to the grocery and you got like, you got like $400 worth of ketchup and salt and pepper and everything else that you take for granted? We have to do that every single time. So yeah, schlepping stuff from a grocery store where you don't know where it is. I'm really painting a pretty horrific picture of moving all the time, aren't I? But still, there's a lot of very fun things that go on. Take this box, for instance. Do you have any idea what that is? Well, when I went to the grocery store, I didn't either. Take a guess in the comments what you think. Boyoyolo bohacha. Any guesses? Everything in this fridge and in that cabinet looks like that. I'm not even going to tell you what we put on our hamburgers the other night. It was not mustard. Now, it's not just unknown food products. It's not just sleeping in somebody else's mattress in somebody else's bed. There are so many new things that hit you over and over again. I just alluded to it a moment ago. I don't know where the grocery stores are. Do you know how hard it is to find a grocery store? There could be a huge one the next street over. I haven't been on the next street over. I found the little small one, and that's where we've been shopping. When you come to a new apartment, it's not just a new mattress. It's a new neighborhood. It's a new everything. Okay, I know. It sounds like I'm doing a whole lot of complaining, and truthfully, I guess I am. But there are some truly wonderful things about being in a new apartment. This, for instance, that's a washing machine. Even in the school bus, we do not have one of these. We wash things by hand, or we try to hunt down wherever a laundromat may be. Oh my God, we love this. Oh, I know what you're saying, but Rick, everybody has a washing machine. No, they don't. We don't. We also don't have a dishwasher, by the way, which we're used to. Do you notice what's missing? Washing machine. I don't see a clothes dryer. Do you see a clothes dryer? Do you want to know how they dry clothes over here? Let's go out the door. There's our clothes dryer right there. It is a rack that opens up and you hang things on. Usually it works a little better than that. Now, I actually love this. There is something about, wow, it's kind of windy and noisy out here. There is something about air-dried clothes that just takes me back. And, oh, I got to show you this. Where is it? Do you hear it? No, I think that was a bus. The airport is literally half a mile in that direction. We watch the planes take off and land all day. Where was I? Memories of youth. We didn't really have a washer and dryer when I was growing up in the 60s either. I mean, we had one, but they were really expensive to use. My mother took the clothes out into the backyard and hung them up. They have this slightly hardened, but fresh smelling. That's what we get. Everywhere we go, we don't use dryers, we use racks. And that's also what we do in the school bus. I love it. There's something about not having mechanized dried clothes that I truly love. So yeah, there's good things to being in someone else's apartment who is too cheap to buy all the appliances. So yep, we've got just a few more well-loved mattresses to sleep on, and then it's back to the bus we go. The bus we know. We actually bought the mattress from IKEA. We know how many people have slept on it. 2, she and I. I don't think we've had anyone else out there. But the best part of our little unloved mattress? It comes with a motor and wheels. So I hope I haven't weirded you out too much about nomadic life. It is what it is, and you gotta have a sense of humor. Maybe a good package of antiseptic wipes. So with that, be healthy, be happy, and we will see you soon.